establishment says, Kambuga shakamunda, kunga kingo, booga laka bluga black, 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 black. Booga laka bluga black, 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 black. What a pervert. What a pervert.
It means these people are perverts.
What a pervert. I know you should never come back.
CK Louis, the comedian.
Pendejo.
This is insane, dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude.
Wow. That is my own sperm. That is my own sperm.
I'm ready to sell my mother into slavery.
Okay.
Perverts.
Nope, done. Thank you. Bad Barbie, bad Barbie, bad Barbie. Those are naughty thoughts. His testicles became swollen. Pendejo. His testicles became swollen.
What a pervert.
And so here comes my sad commentary.
Toilets and flushing. Toilets and flushing. To get the Chinese tchotchkes in for Christmas. Chinese tchotchkes.
That is my own sperm.
Okay. I think that's all the grep that I forgot to do. All the preparation I forgot to do beforehand.
You're hurting the kids. I don't want cowards teaching my kids. Everyone's scared. You're hurting the kids.
I don't know about this song. Oh, great. Great. Where's the live? Gotta bring the chat back up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
This is something I have a lot of problems with.
Bad Barbie, bad Barbie, bad Barbie. Those are naughty thoughts.
You know, this will give people time to come in, alright? While I try to fix all the myriad problems with the thing here. Yes, go live. Yes, go live. Thank you.
Make pee-pee on socials. Make pee-pee. Make pee-pee.
Beat a kid in Walmart. Beat a kid in Walmart.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Oh, we we already got some comments. Someone says Pirate Bay Software. And also somebody says...
That is my own sperm.
Incarnate says we should all beat a kid at Walmart at least once in your life. That's true. It's a bucket list thing. Many say. Many say that. Many say that. Many of us say that. Many people say that. Are these your tracks? No, of course not. Time to take the towers down. True. That one's a big true right there, my friend.
I'm calling bluff. Take the towers down now.
Is this Red Dead 2 theme music? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You failed again, you murdering trash!
Yoko. Oh, somebody wants a Yoko. Somebody's asking about Ted Cruz going on Tucker. I mean, I think that's Ted Cruz's whole thing, is that he's just like he's below, he's just so far below like having shame or having any dignity or self-respect. He's just pure id, pure like desire for power, I guess you would call it. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Oh. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Be right back. Don't go anywhere, be right back. Working out the details, guys. Working out the details.
Take the towers down now.
You know what? People are asking, is it Rhythm Tech Productions? Rhythm Tech Productions asks, are we doing 2022 movie reviews or 2021? I watched one movie that was released in 2022 that I'm going to be talking about, but I would love to hear people's movie forecasts. Like, what are some good 2022 movies? You know what I mean? And I still have not seen Licorice Pizza. Still have not seen it. Because to quote Patton Oswalt, I'm a bad guy. Guys, thank you so much for joining the program today. We got, man, boy oh boy. Words can't even describe the crap we got going on today, so it has to be kind of abstract sounds. Somebody says, Ted Cruz is a metaphor for America. That's true. He is one of our greats. He's one of our greats. He's somebody who children can look up to, I feel like. You know what I mean? They're like, I want to do that. I want to be like that when I grow up. Zoe Kravitz as Selena Kyle. She is, right? She's going to be the new Catwoman, from what I understand. Maybe we can watch that. No, we'll definitely get dinged. Yes, we will talk about the new Batman. The new Batman. I'm kind of surprised. It would have been fun to see them go back to the, Val Kilmer era, like very over the top cheesy Batman. You know what I mean? Like we got the sort of Heat, stark, stripped down, dark version of Batman with the Nolan movies. Would have been kind of interesting. We're gonna bounce back and we're gonna go back to the goofy, maybe even like the Adam West would have been funny, But they can't do that. They just there's no that would have been great, but there's no way they're gonna be like, let's just have a goof, make it like almost like a Naked Gun movie or something. But guys, I'm kind of burying the lead, as they say, because today on the show we have one of the greats. I call her one of the greats of our time, one of the great artists and sort of personalities of our time. I don't know if I'll ask her. Ghislaine. I think it's pronounced Ghislaine Mawel. She was on before and I got it wrong, and she's like, I'm an upper cruster, get it right. So let's see. Actually, we'll take a quick call. Take a really quick call before we get into the crap. Do you read me? Yes, I read you, Slavoy. Yes. Don't do my voice anymore. Don't do your voice anymore? Yes, don't do impression of me anymore. It's what I call wearing thin. It's wearing thin? Yes, how much more can you squeeze out of this bit? I mean, I think I could squeeze a lot more out of it. Yes, I'm a stone, and you're squeezing out of this content at this point. Okay. You think I'm going too much with the Slavoy voice? Yes, too much with this crap. Anyway, I will be doing what I call taking care of some dogs. Taking care of some dogs? Yes, I will go. I'm gonna go to the dog pound. That's what I call the hot dog stand. The dog pound. Yes, the dog pound. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Wow. Already interesting from Slavoy. Well, Sada, are you there? We have on the Discord line, Sada.
Yeah, I'm here. How you doing?
What up, Sad?
It's good to have you and Slavoy at the same time. Because of you, I keep saying crap instead of crap, and my partner is so over it.
It's damaging your relationship at this point.
I think we can say that, yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's more Slavoy's fault, I would say. It's more his fault. It's not on me.
He's so charismatic. It's hard to resist.
Exactly. He is the Elvis of whatever philosophy or whatever. So it's hard to resist. It's hard to resist that ass.
I would say impossible. Listen, I missed the beginning, but you said today is about movie reviews. That's the title?
Yeah. I have one movie review, but I'm more than open to hearing your movie review or anybody out there's movie review.
I have a scoop for you.
Those are naughty thoughts!
Let's hear it.
There's a thing that happened where I'm from, and I need to tell you about it. A long time ago, I called you to tell you about idiots from where I come from, doofuses, as you would say. Mm-hmm. And I thought it's time for volume 2. And the person in this story said that he wants a Netflix movie based on the story. So I thought I'll give Mr. Arun a scoop tonight.
Oh, this is an exclusive for me. It's
exclusive.
Hold on, I gotta play this. Hold on.
Arun Brown. Arun.
Okay, got it. Okay, go ahead.
So I don't know if you heard about it. It made the news in the US and made the news in the UK about the influencers flying from Montreal to Cancun. Mm-hmm. Have you heard about this?
No. What's this? What's this about?
I think you'll like this story. So basically, there's a group of, let's see, they describe themselves as influencers or Instagram personalities that were offered a trip to Cancun from Montreal by some mysterious guy. We're going to talk about him later. And once on the flight, it was he booked the whole plane, okay? And once on what's in the air, they decided to remove their masks, get their booze that they hid in their bags. And the air steward or whatever it's called in English, I forgot. They ran at the back and they started partying and smoking and drinking and doing sexual activities. I heard in the plane, in the air, and ended up in Cancun to party. But thing is, that's illegal. That's illegal, right?
Wow.
So now the plane companies, they don't want to take them back, so they're stuck in Cancun right now.
How did they get so they were doing like sexual activity on this plane? How exactly did they get busted? Was there a cop on board? Like, what happened?
No, you know, they're Instagram personalities. So what did they do? They filmed everything and they put it online.
They self-incriminated, these dumbasses.
That's right.
Oh,
and now
what a pervert.
Even our
What a
prime
pervert.
minister, Mr. Trudeau himself, said that they were idiots. He said that in a conference.
It means
He said
these people
these
are
idiots.
perverts.
Oh, they're perverts. These people are perverts, to quote Candace Owens.
I think that's the proper adjective to describe them. I agree with that word.
So they put all this stuff up on Instagram, and so it was an easy bust.
Yeah, and now somebody on their Discord server started leaking their discussions, and it was shown that they falsified negative COVID tests, and they actually had COVID, and they infected themselves. And they are stuck in Cancun, sick, and no air company wants to get them back.
Oh, I'm sorry to laugh, but you know what? I have to say, this is really shocking to hear that Instagram influencers would be lesser than upstanding, admirable people. I cannot believe this is shocking. I can't believe this. I cannot believe.
Well, they thought they were above the law, and now there's discussion that they might receive hundreds of thousands of dollars of fine for lying to a custom officer.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the organizer of this is some dude that said that he wants a Netflix movie on this story. Well, he's still stuck in Cancun, by the way, and he made his fortune through pyramid schemes.
Oh boy! Oh boy! I love this.
I know, it's too good to be true.
It's too good to be true, and they probably love this though. Secretly, they're like, "Yes, more attention, more attention. Yes, what we desire." Right?
Well, some of them lost their jobs. They learned that through the newspapers, where some of them had decent, good jobs, and they became, world renowned to be idiots. So they got fired while they're stuck in Cancun.
Unbelievable! What a group of ding dongs. This is a great story. I can't wait to see the like Netflix documentary about this. Or the
it's gonna be Fire Festival, the Flying Fire Festival, kind of.
Maybe they can get, what's the girl's name from Spider-Man? I always forget. Is it Zendaya? What's her name?
Yeah, she played the one in Dune 2, right?
The one in Dune 2. Maybe she can play one of the characters. She could be in there.
Why her?
Just put her, because I think just put her in everything. That's my thing. Put her in everything.
Yeah, they could be. Like, she could be, drinking booze on the plane with the Dune soundtrack with the
Exactly.
Something like that. That would be good.
Exactly. Hell yeah. All right. Well, Sada, I love it. Good to know. You're keeping us up with the important stories here, and I love this. Thank you so much.
Always there to report on French-Canadian idiocy when I can share some. It's good to talk to you again.
All right. Bye, Sada. Love ya. Talk to you later.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Man. Breaking news, keeping us up on the crap.
What a pervert! What a pervert!
What do you think of that guy?
What a pervert!
I've been meaning to watch. Somebody says Zendaya supremacy. I've been meaning to watch that Euphoria show, and for some reason, I'm just like, man, Zendaya's all over the place. She's all over. What is it? Instagram stories, whatever that crap is. YouTube stories, all this stuff. It's always like, if you flip through those, you're bound to get 10 to 20 to 1,000 Zendaya stories. There's that, and then there's some very weird, I don't know how this but there's like these, I think it's, well, I guess it's with male and female actors, but it's like these like slow motion videos of them where it'll play like some song and it'll be like slow motion. Be like, look at them, it's very crude. It's something odd about it, you know. There's a lot of Zendaya ones like that where it's just like, look at Zendaya, and it's like in super slow mo. It's like, okay, we get it. She's famous enough. I would be honored to be called a pervert.
What a pervert. What a pervert.
That's for you, Demo. Spider-Man, we love Spider-Man, people are saying. Self-report about your search history. Yes, true. I only get Gary V videos. I do get some of those. Actually, you know what's weird is that I get a lot of these, like, I don't know, maybe it's because I watch some of those videos, but I'll get Jordan Peterson, like, you know, like inspirational videos. He'll be like, you gotta do blah, 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 whatever, you know, whatever crap he's saying, but it's framed in these stories as like, ooh, you're about to get some real motivation. You know what I mean?
What a pervert.
Perverts.
Oh, speaking of
Perverts.
I think we have a really, I mean, this is one of the biggest guests we've pretty much ever had. And at this point, it's, you know, isn't a kind of an exclusive thing, but do we have the guest? Do we have the guest on the line? I think we might have the guest. Let's see if she's on. Oh, there we go. Always that. Is she in? Did she get in? Oh, God. Oh. I think the Discord broke. I think she broke the Discord. What is it? Oh, it's from prison. Oh, it's from prison, so the Discord cost is really... Oh, God, it's really jacked up. Hello? Are you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello?
Is this Grimes?
No, you idiot. No, you idiots. Guess who? Guess who it is?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I think oh my God.
Fix that mic, eh?
Okay, yeah, I gotta fix that mic. Guys, if you can't tell by the voice who this is, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the program, Ghislaine, Matt. Am I saying that right, Ghislaine?
It's actually, Ghislaine.
It's Ghislaine? Wow. Okay, so the people who have been saying Ghislaine the whole time...
They were right. They were right the whole time.
They were right. Your accent's a little off.
It's a little off. It's not great. It's not great. I will say that myself. Not the best.
Okay. Yeah, you've been through a lot.
Yeah, that's what it is. I've been through a lot, so my accent is off a bit.
Okay, great. Well, that's sort of shocking that it's Ghislaine.
They were right. Those people who you said were morons were right the whole time. It's Ghislaine. Yep.
Okay, Ghislaine.
Yes, I was actually named after the street I grew up on.
And just out of curiosity, how is that spelled?
With a J.
Okay, with a wow. So it's the worst.
Yeah, the worst possible way. The worst possible spelling in the worst possible street name.
Okay. Wow. That's pretty obnoxious.
Yes, most obnoxious street name it was awarded 10 times in a row. 10 years in a row.
Okay. They give awards for street names?
Yes, in where I'm from, England, they give street name awards. It's a huge thing.
Okay. Great. Definitely obnoxious. That's great. Thank you so much for joining the show. I'm this is kind of a rough couple weeks for you.
Yes, not great. Not great for me.
Not great for you because you were found guilty on pretty much all of your charges in a federal court there.
Yes. All the false charges on me, they decided to go guilty on that.
Right. The false charges. I have to say, one of the minor details, just from kind of casually viewing the, taking a look at your trial, one of the kind of weird things about your trial was the long list of you and Jeffrey Epstein's rules that you had for the help.
Oh, yes, great list. I was, so when they were reading that, when they published, I was like, great, they're going to love me for this. It's really, really, really kind of, it's personalizing. It makes me seem down to earth.
Makes you seem down to earth. I mean, there were literally things on this document, things like, don't speak to us unless spoken to.
Oh, great rule, great rule.
Don't speak to us unless spoken to. All these like words that the quote-unquote help is not allowed to use.
Yeah, it's pretty obnoxious stuff.
Yeah, very obnoxious. Almost as obnoxious as...
It's naming a street Ghislaine.
Yeah, you do. You know where I was going with that one.
Very good. Very good. Very good dry sense of humor, much like where I'm from.
Okay, great. So, thank you. Thank you for that. Ghislaine.
Yes, Ghislaine. I have to say, though, about the rules, quick note on the rules.
Yeah, on the rules, yeah.
The funny thing is that was only a fraction of the rules for the help, the giant document that they published.
Wow. So there are even more rules? What are some of these other rules?
Well, let's see. Let me flip through here. Let's see. Rule number 458, no looking around.
No. Wait a second. What? No looking around? What does that even mean?
So the help, as I call them, the help, and then I say it like that.
Yeah, like very looking down.
Yes, the help. Sometimes I go like this. Ugh, the help. So, as I call them, was only permitted to look straight. So straight on. So no sort of face and eyes, but pointing around at everything. I call it lollygagging. No lollygagging around.
And so the help, quote unquote, is not allowed to look around. No looking around. For what possible reason would you make that rule?
Well, it's just very distracting to have the help.
Yeah, say it like that.
The help. Kind of looking around, like a blank face stare with the duh. The help is looking around like duh, looking around like bobbleheads. Those bobbleheads that kind of looking around, lollygagging. It's very distracting. Very distracting
from
my work. Yes, running a global pedophile ring.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be distracted from that.
I mean, people want to judge. People want to judge on me. They want to judge on me. But it is a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're right about the them wanting to judge thing, and they should want to judge.
Well, actually, that's one of the rules. Rule number 688, no judging about my crimes.
Okay. Rule number 688.
Mm-hmm. No judging about my crimes. It's on the it's in the rule document.
Yeah, great.
And that's what we call a universal rule.
And what's a universal rule?
It's a type of rule that applies not just to the house, the help underlings, the undesirables, again, as I call them. It's not a universal rule doesn't just apply to them; it applies to everyone, including, for example, federal judges, for example.
I have a feeling that rule just might not stick, Ghislaine.
Alert, rule violation, violating a violation of the rules alert.
Okay.
You just violated rule number 274, okay?
Mm-hmm. And what's that?
No saying that the rules won't stick.
No saying that the rules won't stick, Great. So, do I have...
You say it right.
Ghislaine, so you're in prison now.
Yes, right. Oh boy.
It's bad.
Yeah, oh my God. This is the worst. This is the worst prison. I'm probably in one of the worst prison suites in the whole place. In the whole Four Seasons prison.
Okay. Wait a second. The worst suite in the what?
In the Four Seasons prison?
Okay. I don't even.
Yeah, the infinity pool is just, it's not even warm. It's not even warm. I mean, it's an outrage.
I don't even want to know where this is going.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's come to the point where I might even need to call Hillary up and say that I'm going to squeal if I don't get this pool warmer.
Okay. Oh my God, Ghislaine. I think Ghislaine. By the way,
you don't like saying that.
I don't like saying your name properly, but Ghislaine, I think I've really heard about enough.
Okay, well,
What?
That's a violation of rule number 4,941, ending the interview before I'm ready.
Okay, let's cut her off. That was that Ghislaine. I'm gonna say Ghislaine. That Ghislaine interview was way worse.
That is my own sperm.
Than I thought it was gonna be. Good God. Good God, never again. A lot of these guests. Yes, a lot of these guests is not great. Yeah, including myself. I would say that I'm wearing thin on this crap. Yeah, I mean, you think that we've kind of run the course with the Slavoj Žižek thing. Yes, my whole thing is, I do my philosophy crap, but I come on here, I kind of act crazy, I don't think it'll ever get old. I mean, it's still funny to me. Okay, then fine. Then I will do whatever I want. I would do some crap. By the way, I was going to tell you, I have had a few drinks before the show. Yeah, you do that every show. Yes, so I'm kind of probably going to veer into some bad territory. Okay. Good God. Let's actually, can we drag him out? There we go. Let's get him out of there. Let's take a few.
Bitch.
RM, bro. Oh my God. Jeez, this guy's coming in really hot. Sibling.
That's my bad. Do you remember last time we talked to you, me and my sister?
Yes, you're one of the Moon duo.
Yeah, I changed my name to hopefully reflect that and remind everybody.
Very nice. Very sweet brother-sister duo. You guys...
my sister, she'll say hi real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Let's hear it.
I messed up.
Let's hear it.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? What up to the Moon? Do you like the name the Moon Siblings? Or the Moon Duo? Whatever people want to call it.
It's kind of random, but I dig it.
We're on board. It's not necessarily what we would have picked, but we'll go with it. We're happy.
I think it's too late. The Discord has already spoken, and that's the way they see you. And
all worse things in my life, so yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to keep you guys on hold, but we had a massive. We're talking massive, folks. I might just leave here tonight, but we had a massive guest on by the name of, Ghislaine Maxwell. So very sorry about that, Moon siblings.
Excited when we heard Ghislaine. We thought it was Grimes, and then we learned it was Ghislaine. They have a very similar voice.
It's weird,
Suspicious.
I would say suspiciously similar. I never
seen them in the same place at the same time.
I know. Very, very true. Very true. And it's weird because, and I never really put it together before, but they're very similar. But anyway, Moon siblings, how are you? What do you got going on tonight? What up? What do you got for us?
We are having whiskey drinks, and we also had some cider drinks. We listened to Chumbawamba and learned we were missing lager drinks and vodka drinks, but maybe one day.
So you guys are trying to knock yourselves down so you could get up again, I guess?
I mean, that's
Always.
Yeah, always. I do have a few things, Dr. Brown, that are of a relative serious nature.
Let's hear it.
Will there be more Beta Boys episodes? So my girlfriend, she's a medium fan of RM Brown channel. She pretends like she doesn't like it as much as she does, but to be fair, she doesn't love it.
She's fronting. Some people say she's fronting
though. She's fronting though.
My girl,
she loves Beta Boys. She thinks it's fucking awesome. Like, in all seriousness, will there be more Beta Boys?
Well, man, you really saved the day here because I meant to talk about this, but I forgot. We actually shot a short that's not Okay, yes, there is the shorter answer. Yes, there will be definitely more beta boys, and there seems to be a little growing cult demand for it, which is very great and flattering. But we're actually going to shoot shorts that aren't related to the sci-fi show. They're just sort of almost like, whatever, like sketches. And we shot one over the weekend that is so goddamn funny, but there's like a whole story behind it. There's a scene in this little short where there's a sniper, basically, like whatever. There's a sniper played by a very charming young man, a sniper on a roof, and we actually like Matt, the guy who shoots and edits all this stuff. He was like, "Oh, come meet at this place downtown." We went to this downtown, and like, so we're up on the roof with a very realistic looking sniper rifle. And just as we're doing this, there's a church like just right next to where we're doing this. So and out of the church comes a wedding. Like, we're talking like a packed wedding. And so we're up on the roof with a very realistic looking gun pointing it down toward kind of where the wedding is coming out. And this lady, like, one of the attendees of the wedding flipped out on my friend, the other guy, the other actor in the short, who very nice guy, unassuming guy, just had to take the brunt of this lady who thought that we were about to do a mass shooting on the wedding. And I didn't even think about this, but like, what a way to get your wedding ruined. Like by the way, there's like a mass shooting scare as our wedding is like filing out of the chapel or whatever. But it's pretty terrible. I was pretty freaked out, and I was like 100% sure the cops were gonna come and we were gonna go to jail. But luckily that did not happen. And the sketch, I will say the sketch was well worth it, and I'll put a link to it. But yeah, thanks for asking about Beta Boys. I think it's like, I think a lot of people, it's got like a little following that people really like.
Honestly, it's very good. I think you should make many more episodes. It's good stuff. I'm surprised you didn't get arrested. Did you send them a gift from the registry after that?
I should have. Oh, I should have. Damn it.
No big deal. It's easy.
All right. Well, Moon Sibling, you got anything? You got anything else for us before we go?
Oh, dude. I mean, we got a lot of stuff. I don't want to like take all the time. Our parents actually live in Florida now, so they're Floridians. Like, so I mean, you're from Florida, so it's a bit different for you. But it's where old people from where we're from originally go to die. I'm sure you're familiar with that. You know. Yeah,
a lot of fossils.
What a pervert. Yeah, a lot of fossils. My mom's from the Bronx originally. My dad's from Jersey. They both, had us in Jersey. They moved down to Florida, and then they become evil conservative people that they never were, and then they die of COVID probably in the next couple months. Who knows? Whatever. Anyway, they're not going to get the vaccination, and they're garbage people now, and it's very sad, and it breaks all of our hearts.
These are your parents. Your parents are like, we're not doing the vaccine. We're living in Florida.
100%.
Wow.
Yeah, it's real fucked up, man.
That's our dad is believes in QAnon.
Wow.
It's like scary.
So your parents have gone kind of off the deep end a little bit.
Our dad has not even a little bit, a lot of bit.
A lot.
All the bits.
Wow. Oh my God.
You name a bit, he's got that bit in the QAnon pile.
How did this happen? Was he watching YouTube videos? Is he watching Fox News? Like how did this get started?
Yeah, like, how if you said 4chan to someone in our generation, they'd be like, oh, that cesspool of a website. Our father doesn't understand that or how algorithms work. So he was just fed like more and more extreme. I assume YouTube videos are podcasts. And now he's scary.
Yeah,
it's
you know what? There's a lot of that seems to be a thing with a lot of boomers, is sort of just like an almost charming level of like, the internet told me this, so why would it be lies? Why would it be lies? I think maybe there's a little bit too of like they kind of want to believe it, but definitely like that kind of crazy stuff is way more prevalent than like, I don't know, like something more tame, like the Majority Report or something is going to be a little harder to find.
Yeah.
You know
If
what I mean?
only. If only. I mean, like, I would give for my dad to be like, like, oh, the moon landing was fake, or like JFK didn't die from Lee Harvey Oswald. Someone, killed him with poop. I don't know. Anything would be better. It's fucking nuts. But I don't know. I know your parents got the vaccine eventually. I think you said in one of your clips. But you had no part to play in this. Is there any? I don't want. I mean, I'm expecting them to die at this point, but I don't want them to die. Like,
Right.
is there anything you did that helped them, you think?
I mean, my whole thing. I'm glad you brought this up because like I'm very like I just don't see the value in, but I'm also just aesthetically like very not into like vaccine shaming or whatever. It's like there's a certain amount of like it's too late. If there's a lot of people who are like we're not doing it, it's like that a whole toxic ecosystem of media and stuff has created that. So shaming people and you see a lot of this on like lib Twitter where people will be like, "Ha, this guy died of the vaccine. Kiss my ass," or whatever. It's sort of like, there's some real essentialist thinking, like the same kind of thinking that goes to like race and IQ stuff as that, but what, like, I'm trying to think, like, so I'm where I was going is that I didn't shame them at all. I didn't say really anything. You have to be very covert about it, because if you don't want to become an enemy, like you better get it. If you're like mean about it that way, or if you're confrontational about it that way, their defense mechanisms are going to kick in. So you have to, but one thing you could try to do is just like, the data is pretty clear at this point that older people are far more vaccinated. I think like the last I saw was they're about 90% vaccinated and their death rate's going down. While the less vaccinated, the people who are consuming a lot of this anti-vax media, death rates are going up. People have been making fun of the girl from Red Scare, who they're kind of been dabbling in like anti-vax stuff, who seems to have gotten like violently sick. So it's like, I don't know, a lot of people are willing to like go down for their belief in this, so it's a very tricky.
She was even like not like refusing to like admit that the vaccine had anything to do or not do with why she got sick, and the other one didn't. The other Red Scare was fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Got vaccinated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, and it is like, there's this other part to it that like Joe Rogan and all these guys have been playing with, which is it's kind of BS because these are not guys who have been like, pushing that hard for like social medicine or anything. But yeah, there's this whole thing of like, we can't trust big pharma. At the same time, they're taking monoclonal antibodies and all this crap that comes from big pharma.
And the Mectin.
And ivermectin.
And straight up Mectin.
Yeah.
It's garbage, dog. For
real. Yeah, and there's it's tough because there's no, a lot of that stuff, there's no like the ivermectin thing, there's just not enough research. Like it'd be good to get more research on it and stuff like that, but it's just not there, However, if you're trying to stay out of the hospital, seems like the vaccine's there for you, so I don't know.
Yeah, I got all the vaxes, all the boosts, all the good stuff. Maybe, I don't know. It's like I'm of two minds. Like, obviously, I don't want my parents to die, but like maybe the world would be a better place. I don't know. I know. I'm also like totally, what's the word? Prepared myself for this. Like, I don't know. They're like real adamant about it. Anyway, we're bringing everyone down. I don't want to ruin the show.
No, it's interesting because I feel like a lot of people are dealing with these similar kind of family dynamics. Is it just your dad? Or are there other family members who are kind of like, on the same page as him? Or what's the deal with that?
Are you sure you want to delve into this? Because it's quite a...
Give me the quick abridged version of where how it is affecting the other family members.
Okay, so our dad is, of the belief that the vaccine is going to put a microchip in you, so that's why he won't get it.
Wow.
Yeah, oh yes.
He's
Yes,
gone. He's gone the full.
He's like far gone.
He's gone to the fullest extent of it.
Our mom is not a QAnon supporter and not like. She's just not going to get the vaccine because she doesn't like getting shots. So that's literally the reason she's not getting the vaccine.
Oh my god, that's kind of cute actually in a way.
It would be if we weren't in a worldwide pandemic.
Right.
And then our sister, she did get the vaccine, but she was like, she got it long after she should have. Begrudgingly. And our brother-in-law got it because his job forced him to, but he believes that the vaccine is like, no one knows what's in the vaccine. He was spreading like weird misinformation about. He listens to the Weinstein brothers. Weinstein.
Yeah.
So he believes that we should be mistrustful of the people who are creating the vaccine.
If I wasn't like obsessively watching that stuff and doing videos on it, I think the Weinstein brothers would probably. It's kind of the same. It's like the Sam Harris effect, where if you talk like, yeah, actually, if you talk like you know what you're talking about, people tend to believe it. The Weinstein brothers might have affected me somehow, maybe for a second, given me pause. But well, look, there's not much you can do. You can maybe. I think with kindness, I like Liz Brunig's approach was like, I'll go with you to get the vaccine kind of thing. Like probably being kind. Yeah, being kind.
That's what I did
about
with
it.
my sister.
There you go.
I was like, I'll go and hold your hand. Like, just please do it.
Yeah.
Please get vaccinated.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you can do. I mean, shaming or getting into fights with people is probably not going to work, especially if they're gone to the point of like there's microchips in it. That might be a hard sell. It might be hard walking that back. But if you're very kind about it, I think that's your way in, you know?
Yeah, it's obviously just complicated, obviously, because we're the only two people in our family who aren't fucking nuts. But we try. We try to be nice to the others. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we're bringing everyone down. Arun Brown, we just got one more question for you. So we're hogging all the time. When are you gonna come to Portland with Slavo and jam with us in our whatever kind of band you want? Noise band, not noise band, whatever.
When you said his name in the noise band, he walked back. Yes, can you secure me some gigs? He wants some gigs.
I can get you gigs.
Okay. All right.
I got you gigs. I got you pedals. I got delays. I got reverbs. I got phasers. I got flangers. What you got?
I want to play some house shows. You know, I will have a few drinks and I will do my noise scrape there. And so he's trying to
done.
Yeah, so Slavoy's noise band Pure Ideology will be. I guess he'll be doing a couple of shows in Portland. It sounds like that's great. Well,
yeah, we got couches for you guys to both sleep on. Come by anytime.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Well, the Moon siblings, we love you guys. Good luck with the family stuff. I know that it's a real.
They'll probably die, but we'll be sad. I don't know. My sister is mad about this. I'm trying to laugh through the pain, but she is upset by my gallows humor.
You can really. It sounds like, despite having a difficult, some difficult family members, you guys turned out really cool. Sounds like you're having fun in Portland, and you can only do so much, So keep us updated. Let us know what's going on, and don't feel like it's your fault or whatever. There's only so much you could do, and I think that's admirable.
Thank you, Doctor. Very nice boy. We like you very much. Thank you for the show.
All right. Love you guys. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good siblings right there. Some good siblings. Good siblings right there. That's sort of like what you would want from a sibling, A lot of siblings, they're just like, this shit, I owe her money, or like some weird succession crap. That's sort of the ideal. They're like friends, they're trying to figure out how to help their family. Very nice. RM, when will we get to see you at a school board meeting? Ooh, that's a really good idea. Actually, I have idea for that too. Okay, I would like to go to school board meeting, but you know what those people, they say, you're a pedophile, all this crap to the school board. Yeah. Instead, I would just set up my delay pedals and my, my voice modulators, all this crap, and I would do a pure ideology noise set there. So that would be amazing. Slavoj Žižek does his noise band Pure Ideology set at a school board meeting. Yes, I would love to see that. I'd love to see that. Would love. Would love to see that. It's pretty not the best beat. Oh boy, guys. Oh yeah, speaking of, I think he mentioned the Red Scare. This is like the Red Scare / Epstein show today. But I watched the movie. I don't know if anybody saw this. I watched, what is the movie called? The Scary of 61st Street? Watch that. Oh my god, look at somebody spamming the chat. Well, there you go, guys. Check out whatever that person's spamming. Yeah, so I watched this movie. One of the Red Scare... Oh, am I frozen? Am I frozen? Oh my god. We didn't do the check. We didn't do the is the stream working check. But anyway, I watched, yeah, you missed the Moon Twins. So yeah, I watched that movie, The Scary of 61st Street. Pretty good. I liked it, actually. It's, if anybody doesn't know, I don't know, it depends what you're into. It depends what you're into, but it's basically like a low budget horror movie mixed with Eyes Wide Shut, mixed with like early Safdie brothers movies. If you ever watched some of those, I think they're great. The early Safdie brothers movies, like Daddy Long Legs and what's that other movie? Good Time is kind of like that. Good Time's a little bit bigger, but there's a movie that they made called, I think it's called Heaven Knows What. It's like a great, like gritty New York street. These two like drug addicts. Very, very good, well-made movies, but it's sort of like, so it's all those mixed together with like sort of cheesy, like low-budget 90s horror movie mixed with Eyes Wide Shut. But I think it also mixed with like like a sort of comment, to me, at its best, a comment on sort of like podcasting. Kyle Hopper, yeah, we could talk about it. You should watch it. It's pretty interesting. I mean, it's it's a low budget movie, and then not the, it's not, it's not what would you, it's not like the best production quality or whatever, but it's very interesting. But yeah, as far as like a comment on podcasting, I think it's actually pretty good, because it's sort of like about this girl who I'm giving it the most a generous interpretation, but it's basically about a girl who kind of gets like the Epstein, like what would you call, like 3 or 4 years ago. Well, whenever the I can't even remember. But whenever the Epstein thing happened, where a lot of people just got very publicly, especially like podcasters, got very publicly obsessed with it. And it's just sort of like, I would say it's sort of about that phenomenon of like something that you really want to get to the bottom of, but it's just sort of a public obsession rather than a, holding the people to justice sort of thing. And there's a very good, I think, a very cute ending to it. That's, a very fun homage. But I would say that if it's a good movie, if you watch it as a sort of comment on people being publicly obsessed, all these podcasts and stuff about Epstein, and like where that leads. I will say, you know, it's I don't think that this crowd will have a problem with it, but you know, it's got some NSFW stuff for it. So there you go.
That is my own sperm.
Hello, my name is Slavoy. Oh, thank you, J-Bone. Hello, my name is Slavoy, and I'm here at the weekly Round Rock ISD meeting to talk to you about 5G and dialectical materialism and RoboCop. Yes. Hold on, let's... Now we do a stream refresh. But yeah, definitely one of the more interesting movies I've seen in a while. And yeah, I would say also if you like it, you know what it reminded me of? There was an older Safdie brothers movies called The Pleasure of Being Robbed, which I always liked as a weird sort of almost like, it's like around the time of like when all those mumblecore movies were coming out. It's like sort of that, but an actual good one. I think the stream might be... Is the stream messed up? Anyway. Oh, let's talk to a classic guest. Rue, are you there? Oh my God, is my...
Hi, sorry, hi.
That's okay. Rue, is the stream working?
I don't know.
Rue, look at the stream, please.
Oh, but I...
Oh my God.
No.
It's not? Hold on. Emmy, are you there?
Hey.
Stream is fine. Okay. Emmy, is the stream working?
It is on my end.
Okay, hold on. I'll bring you back, Emmy. Rue, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, the people are saying the stream is fine. I gotta figure out a way to like have some real, because honestly, this I might just walk out of here, folks. This is my dream. This is Alex Jones' thing, is that like his dream now is to like not do his show anymore. He's like, this is my dream, just never come back, just walk out. What would he do all day? I think he would still keep doing his show, but it's like that part in Wet Hot American Summer when that kid's doing like a radio show, but none of the wires are connected.
Yeah.
I think he might just keep doing a show, but it's like to no one, you know?
Yeah, that he does seem like that kind of person. Like he just can't not.
I gotta say though, you know, I saw a few clips, so I started like looking at his show. He really is. I mean, there's no... Obviously, he's the detestable and the, you know, whatever. That people believe that is... People, like, believe what he says about, like, the school shootings and all this stuff is, like, pretty bad, but, like, very bad. But as a... just as a personality is... I mean, like, I laugh out loud at, like, he's one of the few things that I, like, laugh out loud at. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah,
Ruth.
I mean, look, you can't deny that.
Can't deny.
No one's gonna cancel you for that, because if someone tries to cancel you, they're just lying to themselves, because they know it's funny.
They know it's funny. I mean, plus it's just like one of those things where he's been doing this for like, what, like 30, 40 years? So it's like he's just developed a skill that it's kind of undeniable. But anyway, Rue, what up? What up? There's a saying we say on the show. It goes, Rue, what up with you?
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've heard this.
What do you think of that saying?
I can't get enough of it, man.
You love it. A lot of people say you love it, but I don't know.
I do.
Okay. All right. Good. Very good. Well, Rue, what up? What's happening, Rue?
Wow.
Are we talking about movies, films? I don't have anything to talk about with regard to that. But in terms of things where a camera points to people, there's TV shows I can talk about.
Let's hear it. Fire away.
Okay, so you gave the muscular class about a month or so ago the assignment to watch Sucky Suck Succession.
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, I really enjoyed it.
Wow. Did you watch all the what is it, 3 seasons? Did you watch all of them?
Well, I mean, I'd actually already watched season 1 and 2.
And so here comes my
Ooh, very
sad
good.
commentary.
How about that ending? How about that season 3 ending?
Are we gonna like just do the spoilers or?
Let me. We could probably do it. Well, we could probably do it.
Actually, no. You know what? My friend is listening right now, and I do want them to hear this.
Okay.
And they haven't seen it yet. I'm sorry.
Well, we can dance around it with no specific spoilers, but I would say, I mean, these shows are kind of all about like setting up the next season. A lot of it, like to keep this thing going, and this is one of the ultimate, like slow burn, like the let's just say this: the characters that I want to that I really want to see be the main characters seems like in the season 4 they might be, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? The duo, the other moon duo.
I've been saying this the whole time. This is what I've been saying about season 3.
What a pervert.
And my friend knows this. Like, my friend knows the character we're talking about. They just don't know what specifically he did. I think a lot of people do, because like you look up Succession, you cannot like not see, oh, Tom, the most tragic character of all time, or you know, Tom's, what he did. Like, if you know what Succession is, you know who did something.
I mean, it's funny too, because like it's a great, I mean, it's just like one of the best, some of the best writing ever, because like what it could be is, like Tom and Greg are okay. So what everybody says about this show, the go-to line about Succession is like, there's no one likable. It's one of these shows where literally everybody's hateable, but there is sort of like this hidden, Greg's not really likable either. He's sort of he's a turd. And Tom is, Tom's a turd too. But what I think it could be revealed here, that makes them interesting characters, is that they've become turds, like it's like they've adapted, but beneath that there's like, especially with Tom, partly because he's just such a great actor, is that there's something likable underneath there. And so if you want anybody to win, it's them,
Yeah. I mean, I think, like, as hateable as these characters are, a lot of people, including myself, will like them to a certain degree. Like, begrudgingly, definitely hate them more than like them, but do like them.
Yeah. It's a different kind of like. It's a more complex liking,
Yeah. I mean, it's there's so much to feel bad for them about, and they're also like very charismatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that's why the writing is so good, because it's like, you love them but you hate them, and there's no conflict.
Yeah. True. Yeah, you're right. That is, especially like somebody like Shiv. Shiv is kind of she's a snake. But there are these things like she worked for the prototype, or the like stand-in for Bernie sort of guy, worked on his campaign, and then her dad basically like blackmailed her, like she's a product of a certain environment, there's a lot of that.
Well, yeah.
There's a lot of that.
They all are, but like, the emotional abuse they go through is never an excuse for what they do.
Right.
It's just like the reason.
Exactly, Rue. All right. Well, Rue, I will talk to you soon. I can't wait for the next season, and I'll talk to you, Rue. Everybody loves Rue. Have you heard? That's another saying. Everybody loves Rue. Have you heard that one?
I've heard this so many times.
All right, Rue. I love you. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's a classic guest right there. A classic guest goes by the name of Rue, a kazoo. Thank you. Roman acting up like C.K. Louis.
C.K. Louis. CK Louis.
Yeah, he kind of is the acts. Kind of, well,
CK Louis, the comedian.
he is the CK Louis of the show. He's probably the least likable, and Kieran Culkin does a great job of being pretty annoying.
CK Louis, the comedian. CK Louis.
Yeah, Roger Allen says the dick pic scene is goated television. I mean, that was one of those like full body cringe TV moments. Really good. Are you a sicko? Brian Cox. Are you a sicko? Somebody wants the bolt cutters. Let me see if I can find that.
Fetch the bolt cutters.
Little Fantano. Did anybody listen to Anthony Fantano's best albums of the year? He had some good ones. He had some ones that I agreed with. Definitely, we could look at that later. Oh, let's talk to Kyle Hopper. I haven't talked to him in a while. Kyle Hopper, are you there?
Hello, I'm here.
What up, Kyle?
What up?
You sound totally different. This is not the original Kyle Hopper.
This is he.
This is you? You sound different for some reason.
Do I?
Yeah, you do. But maybe I just haven't heard your voice in a long time. Kyle, what up?
Maybe that's it.
What up with you? What's going on?
Oh man, not much. I got some movies to talk about.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
What oh, did you see the Card Counter?
I did, yeah. The new Paul Schrader. The newest Paul Schrader movie. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
What'd you think? What'd you think?
I liked it a lot. I really love how he kind of makes like mundanity epic. Like it's like this. You know what I mean? It's like something that's kind of just like mundane. Like it's just the guy that just gambles. Right. I mean, he's got a sordid past that's interesting, of course, but the actual what you're seeing on screen mostly is just him gambling. But it's very like extremely ominous the whole time, and but
very ominous.
I wasn't crazy about the casting of Tiffany Haddish in it. What did you think of her? Did you think she was a good fit?
I like her. I like her as an actor, I will say. Yeah, I don't know. Well, the thing is that like you're right. Like Paul Schrader's trying to do this very ominous thing the whole time. So it's kind of like it's hard, like their relationship, they're sort of that's like the female romantic interest, right?
Right.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish. Okay, right. Yeah, like he's doing the ominous thing so hard that it's sort of hard to
fit her into that.
Yeah, it's hard to fit her into that, and it's hard to create like a believable or like you can't feel romance with him. Like that's sort of like
no, not at all.
Yeah, like it's the same with like Taxi Driver. Like it's like anti-romance, you know?
Right. But overall, I did really enjoy it. Oh, and speaking of Schrader, I was listening to a Adolph Reed talk the other day, and he mentioned Paul Schrader and said he's a terrible director and an even worse human. Do you know anything about this? Like how he is as a human?
The only thing I know about him off directing is that he has some Twitter account where he just sort of posts like very boomer. Like I think he's thirsty a lot. Like he'll post like he's an old fossil, but he'll post like thirsty posts and stuff. Like he's just sort of a very like he's just one of those guys. Like he's sort of an old Hollywood kind of like pervert, you know?
Yeah.
But I have to say though, the like I probably wouldn't watch Card Counter again. I think it was like whatever. It's like an interesting movie, but I did love that super like 360 camera in the Abu Ghraib scenes.
Yes, that was awesome.
That might have been like the coolest thing about the whole movie is like you never see.
That was really cool with and I also love Willem Dafoe.
Dafoe, yeah. He got his ass in there.
Right. Yeah, they have a long working relationship, it seems.
You know what though? What I like about Paul Schrader is, you know, even if we don't like these movies, it's the same with the Scary of 61st Street thing. Like, even if we don't like these movies, like, or they're not the best movies, or like there's like things we don't like about them or whatever, like they're making real movies. Like Paul Schrader will always make like a real movie where he's like at least trying to do something, you know?
Right.
It's never going to be,
say something.
he's trying to say something. He's trying to go somewhere. Like a good example would be he made this movie that like kind of I don't know, it wasn't as big as The Card Counter, but with Willem Dafoe and Nick Cage and somebody else I can't remember, called Dog Eat Dog, which is like I think a great example of his just like willingness to like do weird kind of not restricted by.
I looked that up the other night because I was looking at other movies I haven't seen of his. Is that worth watching?
Okay, well, I would warn, it's like a very like, you know, violent, dark movie, but it's definitely, it has a similar vibe. Have you seen Werner Herzog's Bad Lieutenant? New Orleans?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very, very similar to that. It even has Nick Cage in. I would say it's like super similar.
That's a very, very dark and gritty movie.
Very dark, but there's this sort of like just like alternate reality feel to it. There's this feeling that like I think Paul Schrader and Werner Herzog are similar, where they're just like, we want to like go to like the darkest possible places, you know, like we're really trying to like do something in these movies, you know. There's that kind of feel.
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch this Scary of 61st Street movie?
Yeah, I am. A friend of mine just that's also a big Ave fan said that he just watched it and liked it a lot too.
Yeah, it's definitely it's hard to get into initially, but I think it's definitely like if you watch it with that, like it's a sort of comment on podcasting and stuff. I think it's a pretty good movie, I would say.
Cool. Other that I watched recently that are 2022 was The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Oh, with Denzel.
With Denzel, yeah.
How was that?
I loved it. I thought, it was awesome.
Looks really good. It looks really beautifully photographed.
It totally is. That's like the coolest part about it. It's also just, I mean, of course, the story is great and he does it really well, I think. But what's really cool about it is that you're watching a movie that it like the way that he shoots it is very similar to if you were just watching the play. Like it's hard to describe, but it's like back and forth between like you're watching a movie, yes, but it's like very much a play that you're watching. It's really cool. He did a really awesome job with it.
All right, so how many out of five? What would we do? Out of five nachos, how many nachos would you give it?
I would give it 4 out of 5 nachos.
4 out of 5 nachos. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Somebody
also
asked
Pig the other night. Have you seen Pig yet?
No, is it good? I've heard good things about that. Another Nick Cage.
That was really great. Of all the movies I've seen recently, the ones that stick out were the two I just mentioned, and Pig, and then a Danish movie called Exit Plan. I would highly recommend.
Oh damn!
It's about a fella. What's up?
Have you watched Riders of Justice? Sorry to I want to hear about Exit Plan, but have you watched Riders to Justice? I think it's another Danish movie.
I haven't. Riders to Justice.
Yeah, watch Riders of Justice is pretty interesting. It's like it's a weird twist on a revenge story. But okay. What's Exit Plan about?
Exit Plan is about a fella who has brain cancer and wants to kill himself.
Oh boy!
Instead of letting it kill him, and that's really it. Without getting anything away, without how the story gets into, but that's pretty much the whole. That's what the movie's about. But so yeah, it's dark, but it's also really beautifully shot. It's like a meditation on that.
Okay.
Kind of on the idea of like taking your own life as opposed to letting it take you. You know. Right.
Somebody's backing you up on the Pig call. None of your business says Pig is great, made me realize pig lives matter, he says.
Yeah, I suppose.
And then some guy says he watches Gummo to fall asleep every night. So
Oh,
there's
that's terrible.
there's a parallel show going on in the chat, I believe. But
Yeah, it seems like it. Actually, I did not like Gummo at all.
it's yeah, all of that dude's movies are
I love Kids.
Somebody says Bad Lieutenant is Abel Ferrara. I know, I'm talking about the sequel, the Werner Herzog sequel. Bad Lieutenant.
Oh shit. Okay, I was mistaken. I've only seen the Abel one. I have not seen the Werner Herzog sequel.
Abel one's good too. All right. Well, Abel, I was going to call you Abel Hopper. Abel Hopper, thank you so much.
me.
Are you still in town? What's going on? How's things going there?
I am, yeah. I'm here. Not much.
Okay, before we go, what's the best like go-to place to get treats in town?
What sort of treats? Are you talking about
I
like
would say-
sweet treats or
No, not let's go non-sweet treats. You're like, "Oh, I want to go somewhere." You know, you're not trying to spend a lot of money. It's not like an Uchi situation. You're not trying you're just like, I go here, I want something good, I go here. What's your place?
Oh shit, man. I often just go to and get the treats, the ready-made treats they have at like Central Market.
Very good.
Is what I'll do. Especially the sweet treats from Central Market. That's the best sweet treat grocery store.
They do have some pretty good sweet treats over there, right?
Yeah, they do.
You're going into the candy scooper. You're going into the baked goods. Oh, they're baked.
That's what I'm talking about.
The baked goods area is like something out of Willy Wonka's factory a little bit. All these like little cakes,
is, yeah.
All this crap.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Kyle Hopper,
All right.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Good guy. He's going into that Central Market. Somebody says Tatsuya. Very good. Good call. We got some locals. Somebody says where the white woman's at. So somebody was talking about White Lotus. I gave White Lotus a couple tries. I gave it a couple tries. If somebody can convince me, but I had a very similar feeling toward Succession the first couple episodes. I was like, what is this crap? I'm not watching this crap. This shit, I said in my head. But then I'm like, ooh, this is the best show ever made. So maybe White Lotus is a similar thing. But I don't know. Like, I got the feeling from White Lotus, I'm like, the whole vibe seems to be like, oh, it's these people. They're having a bad time. They're in the beautiful place of Hawaii or whatever, but they're having a bad life. But it's all these, like, mega famous people who, I guess you could say this for any movie, but especially for that when they're trying to be so like, oh, this is how real people are. But it's like, I don't know. I can't take myself out of that. These are just a bunch of mega famous people who are probably having a great time in Hawaii. And they're just doing this drag of a show. But people are saying it's good, but not as good as Succession. So, all right, I'll give it another shot. But if I don't like it, you guys are on the hook. You guys are on the hook. I will be very disappointed.
And so here comes my sad commentary. Wow.
Thomas McManus really likes... You really like White Lotus. Okay, Thomas, either get on the line or do it in the chat. Sell us also Pueblo beef corn. Please convince us why we should be watching White Lotus, because so far I'm looking at that thing and I'm going, nope, big nope on this one. Why should I watch that instead of Euphoria with megastar, whatever her name is, Spider-Man's girlfriend? The best scene in Belly is the scene when they were watching Gummo on the TV. Does that happen? Is that Hype Williams movie Belly that you're talking about? Is that true? They're watching Gummo. We'll read it. Let's read a few chats. I'll do the Sammy Cedar. So if you read a few IMs. IMs? Who's calling them IMs? Pacquiarmo. Did you watch the Townes Van Zandt New Year's tribute? No, I did not. I like Townes Van Zandt, though, but I did not see that. Was it good? it gets better on the 3rd season. So I got to watch 3 seasons of this piece of turd show. This absolute piece of with these people. Gummo will never be trash humpers. That's true. That's true. It will not. I don't think I've watched the entirety of Trash Humpers. I watched a little bit of Mr. Lonely the other day, and I was like, this is pretty interesting. It's a little bit too cute, some of those movies, especially Mr. Lonely. It's like, oh, like a, celebrity impersonators. Michael Jackson falls in love with Marilyn Monroe. It's a little too cute. It's a little too cute. Some of it's like, okay, come on. Don't sleep on the Carlos Mencia show. Funniest guy on TV. He is. Carlos Mencia, a lot of people give him a hard time. They're like, oh, he stole jokes. He got up there. This is from what I understand, is the story. He got up there and he attacked Joe Rogan. I think he beat up Joe Rogan, Carlos Mencia. He jumped up there and he jump kicked him in the penis. And then Joe Rogan, I think Joe Rogan died. I might have this story somewhat incorrect, but I'm pretty sure it's exactly correct. Pacquiao. Sam Cedar is an older man in love with his young coworker. It's a cliche story. I don't know about that. I'm not trying to even get into all these rumors, I mean, I got enough problems with this whole Carlos Mencia thing that he brutally murdered Joe Rogan in public. Joe Rogan started cancel culture. Oh my God, you're right. He canceled Mencia. He got up there and he said, shut up, Mencia. He deplatformed him, literally, because Carlos Mencia was standing on a platform known as a stage, a comedy stage. Nitro, are you there? Okay.
Yes, I.
Oh, sorry, too late. Chipston, are you there?
Oh, hello.
Chip, did you want to do the Chippy report? Starring Chippy?
Yes! Chippy report.
Chippy report. Chippy report. Chippy report. Chippy report. Chippy report.
Chippy report. Chippy report.
Ladies and gentlemen, and whatever, like a non either. Welcome to the Chippy report.
Hello. Hi. My name is Chipford McChipperton, and this is the Chippy report. I'm very excited. Today I'm going to be talking about the 3 major news events of last week. Very epic.
Okay.
I would like to start with
so
I-95 because it is close to home, literally.
I-95.
Yeah, so I-95, for people are wondering, is the main highway that in Virginia that connects from Richmond to the swamp, aka Washington, D.C.
You gotta drain it.
There was, and there was a fiasco on Monday last week because due to inclement weather and a lack of preparation from the shovel people and salt people, a whole bunch of people got stuck on I-95.
Oh, I saw that. So, you know what? I saw the kind of headline of the story. Were people just like, how long were they sitting in their cars, these people? Were they just like in there sleeping in their cars, or what's up?
24-hour plus. There were some people that were stuck there for 40-ish hours. And the crazy thing is that even after they were able to open I-95, they couldn't go anywhere because the roads, like the exits and all that stuff, and just like inner roads into communities were blocked by trees or cars that crashed, and it was a hot mess.
These poor people, they're
Yeah,
just sitting in their car. It's kind of like a horror movie setup, like people stuck in their cars and there's some kind of goblin, trying to get into the car or something, that's where my mind
yeah,
goes.
dude. It was like I don't remember the movie. There was this movie with one of the main actors from Pearl Harbor, not Ben Affleck, the other guy. And in that movie, it's like vampire zombies that come out at night, but they're like in a snow like community. Somebody in the chat will remember, but
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
that's how I imagined it. That you would be like in your car, and then all of a sudden you just start seeing these like shadows, just like slowly moving. That would have been cool. But anyway, probably one of the most famous victims of the I-95 fiasco was Senator almost VP to Hillary Clinton, Tim Kaine.
Oh, Tim Kaine was in there.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think he was stuck there for like 27 hours or so.
Could you imagine like there's this like, Navy SEAL operation or like, this big, we got to get Tim Kaine. He's the most important person in the world. We got to get him. We got to get him out of there. They airlift him. They airlift his ass out of there.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. And then the best part, so like Ralph Northam, who is still the governor as of until Saturday, when the new governor comes in, he's like, oh yeah, 30 Days of Night. Thank you, Goth Bunny. That's the movie, 30 Days of Night.
30 Days of Night, right.
Yeah, so Ralph Northam is like, this is shenanigans. This is not the government's fault. It was unexpected. We thought it was gonna rain. And so, yeah, we didn't put fucking salt. What are you going to do about it? You know what I mean? Some people didn't get their electricity back until Thursday,
Toilets and flushing.
I fell victim to the power outage. I had no light for 4 hours. I literally thought I was going to freeze to death. And at one point, I did see a light. I was like, oh my God, this is it. This is me. I'm gonna go. I'm starting to flow until I realize, oh no, the energy's back. So
that's how I felt with the Texas thing. I was just like, oh God, like I can't do this. Unbelievable.
Yeah, but honestly, what's been upsetting to me, if I'm honest, is the mainstream media. The mainstream media has been avoiding what I would say the most important question in this crisis, which is how in the world did these people go to the bathroom?
Ooh,
How did they pee? How did they poop?
How did they do it?
That is the question.
I think, probably you would be sitting in your car, right? And you're just packed into all these other cars. And then you would see like somebody kind of like, like waddle out of their car. And then like to try to disappear into the like, woodsy area, that, and it'd be like, oh, there goes somebody to poop. I think that's.
I like envisioned like just randomly, like you're in your car and then you just see a window go down and like a butt, and then like they fart and just like a little like air, when it's really cold, you can see your breath. It's just like.
Yes. Or there's like a frozen doo-doo, just a frozen doo-doo drops out of it. That's that. I hope, that's where it gets, that's where, those are the, like, about that situation, those are we have the same exact questions, Chippy. Where did they go doo-doo?
Yeah. So the next story, is.
Oh, wait, we gotta do some kind of a noise.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Chippy report. Chippy report part 2. Chippy report section 2.
Oh my God, Ghislaine?
Oh my God, she went back she went back in jail. They let her out of jail they let her out of jail just to do that. Just to do that little voiceover. It's pretty good. All right.
So January 6th anniversary, or what I would consider Dick Cheney Appreciation Day. So as we all know, last week was the 1-year anniversary of the insurrection, if you're a Democrat.
Chippy, I heard something about. I mean, people in the Discord talk. You know, they find information, and they did find pictures of you there. Is that are these legit? You were like demanding that the count stop and stuff like this. Was that you?
So no. So actually, I was there taking pictures of hogs' feet.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I was taking pictures of the hogs.
You have a foot. You have a kind of a foot pervert thing. So you were there.
No,
you were like,
you're wrong.
There's some good feet here. I gotta go check this out.
No, we all know that I am running a hashtag Free Men's Feet campaign.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I just want men to stop being ashamed of their feet.
You're trying to normalize. You're trying to normalize, like, I guess, people who are kind of have a male feet thing. You're trying to make that less taboo.
Yeah, dude, like, stop kink shaming.
I think you're right.
It's okay.
I think you're right. It's
okay.
I think that's also why you don't hear it. Like the last time we talked, it was like, how come, there's these guys who have their like, send me feet pics and all this stuff, but you don't get it. You don't like ladies or not even, it's just like people don't desire male feet pics as much. But I think that you're right. It's because of the shame. It's because of the taboo involved.
Yeah, and it's like crazy. Like people just need, like, I want men to wear more flip-flops. I want men to get pedis. Like pedicures are the best. If you get a massage, your feet feel like baby feet. It feels like you were born again. Not Christian born again, but like feet born again.
When you go to get a pedicure, do you kind of like order the person around? Are you like acting like a feudal lord when you go to do that?
No.
Do you demand?
No. I just let them go down on my feet.
This is besides going down, there's one thing that I've heard that like when they're done and you go to tip them, that you like ball up the dollars and you throw it at them. Is that true?
But it's more like in a stripper kind of sense. So I'm actually throwing dollars at my feet. Right.
Okay, you're just making it rain, strip club style.
Yeah, I'm just making it rain on my feet. But I wanted to talk about I just thought it was interesting that all of a sudden, like, history has been rewritten. Dick Cheney is a good guy now. He is telling the Republicans, you're being naughty, you're being bad, I'm disappointed in you, even though, like, which is ironic, right? Since he's part of the reason why the Republican Party is the way it is today, right? Like, if we are to be honest here. And then, of course, Democrats, being the little hoes that they are, they were kissing his feet, praising him. So, that was crazy. I also thought it was a highlight when, like, Kamala decided to compare January 6th to Pearl Harbor and 9/11.
I mean, it's like it's perfect for them. Like, if I mean, obviously it was not an op. It was whatever. It was a bunch of people who watched too much social media crap. You know what it was? It's a great example of, like, kind of low-level counter-revolutionary spirit, which is like we went there because we follow all this social media, all this right-wing social media. We get there, and then it's just sort of like, now what? Now what do we do? Like, they just hit the brick wall, which is like kind of tells you everything you need to know. But yeah, the sort of comparison to Pearl Harbor and all this stuff is like, it's perfect for the Democrats because now they can just like be use this forever, They instead of actually doing anything, they can be like, we're protecting you from these insurrectionists forever.
It's just, I don't know, it's just weird. I mean, I would say the only thing she did get right is that it will be a day that will live in infamy. I guess.
You know what, Chippy, not to interrupt the Chippy report, but there's another one. There's another kind of similar story. The Nancy Pelosi Lin-Manuel, what is his name?
No, oh god. Oh,
The
that was so cringe, dude. Oh, my heart. Like
It's
literally my
like-
heart almost stopped.
It's like, like, would I rather be like in a crowd watching that, or be in that frozen traffic jam? I'd take the traffic
Yeah,
jam.
be an I-95.
I'm taking the I-95
Probably.
traffic jam.
Same here, man.
I mean,
Same here.
She's like this lady, Nancy Pelosi is like such a cartoon character of like an out of touch oligarch. I don't even know like who's this for at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you know what's funny? This is just a little insight into my life. My mom's cousin lives in a neighborhood where one of the ladies with the big houses is friends with Nancy Pelosi. So Nancy Pelosi is there all the time
Oh boy.
having dinner.
Oh boy.
Which is like, ugh. But
Ew, boy.
anyway, to the final story. So could you please cue my song? Thank you.
Hold on, let me get Ghislaine.
Ghislaine, you can talk again if you want.
Story number 3 from
You can
Chippy.
jizz all
Story
over
number
it.
3 from Chippy. Ghislaine out.
Okay, there we go. Story number 3. Chippy report
and
number
this
3.
this one was epic. It was so epic. I actually wrote like an awesome kind of like minute by minute description of what happened. So Ted Cruz, for people who didn't know, some people know him as Rafael Edward Cruz, aka Ted Cancun Cruz, aka Ted Suckle on Tucker's Tit Cruz. He had the most cowardly moment in his already shitty and cowardly existence.
You can French
when in
kiss the guy
January
next to you.
7th, yes, that's right, the day after the 6th,
Mm-hmm.
he had the gall to go to Tuck Carlton's show and beg him for forgiveness.
You can French kiss
for
the guy
calling
next to you.
people, specifically January 6th folk, terrorists, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was laying on his knees, begging Tuck to allow him to continue to let him suckle on his tit. I mean, it was insane.
Man,
And Tuck
this
was
guy,
like, I've had it.
it's so
Tuck
like
had it.
I cannot wrap my mind around the like existence of Ted Cruz. I mean, this is a guy who has jumped through every hoop. He went to like Ivy League schools and all this crap, and like he's just like this public shame. I don't even know, just this like public embarrassment. This guy who has to like over and over again be called a turd and a creep publicly, and then say thank you, more please.
No,
Like,
it's crazy. He truly has no shame. Like, people thought he has shame, but he doesn't. Like, his wife can get trampled on, his dad can get trampled on. But I mean, the craziest part, I don't know if you missed this part. I know I didn't. It definitely stood out to me. Tucker told him to go back to Canada.
Did he really?
Did you hear that?
Did he really?
No, he didn't.
Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good.
That would have been great, though. I do want him, though, to go back to Canada. Honestly,
Abolish the police.
any far-right Canadians out there, please just go back to your country.
There's a lot of them
Just go
coming through.
back.
There's a seems to be a market for it. You know what I mean? Seems to be.
Or
a bit
go
of a
to
market.
that, like, you know how, like, in Brazil, there's, like, a Confederate town?
Mm-hmm.
Go there, dude. Just fucking go there. Also, somebody's saying that I'm tent-inducing. What does that mean?
What is it? What inducing?
Tent-inducing. Coaster daydreams. Can you elaborate on that?
All right. You know what? I'm gonna play a drop for that guy.
What a pervert.
And I think you could guess what it is. All right, Chippy. Is there more to the Chippy report, or is that the Chippy report conclusion?
No, I just want to recommend people to learn about the Birds Aren't Real movement. I just found out about this today, and I've been tripping balls.
That guy who like puked on air or whatever.
Yeah, I've been like spamming you on Instagram about this guy because I can't believe it. You know, he has like a New York Times piece and everything.
The birds aren't real people. Yeah, it's sort of like I get like flash mob vibes from that, but it's funny. I like it. It's cute. Like
I like it.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it. All right, so we're gonna look into the birds aren't real crap. I did want to watch the video of that guy puking on air. He's sort of like he's doing a
I
little.
sent it to you.
All right, I'm gonna watch it. All right, Chip.
All right.
I will talk to you.
Love you guys.
Bye bye, Chip. The Chippy Report, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Okay. Chippy Report. Can anyone tell me where to find the video CK Louie? What is... So it's a video where Zizek is talking about cancel culture or something. And he's like, do you know... Slavoy, can you remind us?
Yes, I'm going on and on about. Do you know this guy, CK Louie? I don't think he should be cancelled.
Okay. Yeah, you are saying that in that video.
Yes, I don't think so. Because, look, sometimes, you make mistakes. Like, one time how do I put this? I went one too many dogs.
Okay. You had one too many dogs?
Yes, I had one too many dogs. And I sort of passed out on the street, and I got run over by a car.
Okay, that's a little different.
Yes, but it's still bad. What I'm saying is people make mistakes,
Yeah. It's some video where he's talking about cancel culture, and he thinks that canceling Louis C.K. is a little too far. That's Zizek's take on that. Well, guys. We got time for talk to a few more people. I like the Chippy Report. I don't know about you. A lot of people in the chat are saying the Chippy Report sucks. Cancel the Chippy Report. Oh, yes. R.I.P. Bob Saget. So Bob Saget has recently died. Pretty young guy. I mean, I'm going to look to see if there's any update on what's up with that. A Bob Saget autopsy completed as new details surrounding death are released. Oh, breaking news. Breaking news. Holy moly.
For real?
Yeah, Emmy, I'm looking in. Let's see. Bob Saget cause of death remains unknown. Oh, great. What the shit? You said there was going to be more. But new details surrounding the sad incident emerged on Monday as an autopsy has been completed. An autopsy was performed this morning on Robert Lane Sagat. I call him Bob Saget. Show him the respect. R.I.P. Bob Saget. I'll tell, I saw Bob Saget live. I'll tell that story. There's not much to it, but I'll tell. Mr. Saget is a 65-year-old male who was found unresponsive in his hotel room. At this time, there's no evidence of drug use or foul play. The county, whatever, said. The cause and manner of death are pending further studies and investigation, which may take 10 to 12 weeks. I need to know what happened to Bob Saget now.
I know, right?
I want to know now.
That's typically that's the standard time it takes, though.
Oh, what a nightmare!
I know, right?
According to a report released by the Orange County Sheriff's Office, Saget was discovered by hotel security on Sunday afternoon after his family requested a wellness check. Ooh, well, that's that's a interesting detail. So something was up. They say no foul play, but something was up. Something was up with him. He wasn't right. The comedian was found deceased in a supine position on his bed. The supine position means laying horizontally with the face and torso facing up, okay? I checked the immediate area for signs of foul play. It should be noted none were found. The room itself was orderly with items owned by Mr. Saget on the nightstand, television stand, and blah, blah, blah. No signs of trauma were seen. Medications were present, according to the report, and it's noted Saget's medical history is unknown. Police say no drugs were found. See, this is I
have a theory.
Let me finish. Let me finish this, and then I want to hold on. There's a little bit more that I do want to, because I need some input on this, so I do want to hear your theory. Family members contacted hotel security. Family members is in quotes in this Yahoo Entertainment report. Contacted hotel security to check on his well-being, and several attempts were made to open the door after checkout time. The report says, when security entered the room, all the lights were off. The man checked to see if Saget was breathing, but he was cold to the touch. We have an unresponsive. This is pretty morbid. We have unresponsive guests in the room. Saget was declared dead at 4:15. All death, whether overdose or the homicide unit. So that's it. So I guess that is an interesting detail that his family was like, something's wrong. Probably, maybe he wasn't.
He wasn't responding.
It could be that he wasn't responding. Yeah, if there's somebody who I speak to daily and that I don't hear from them all day, I'm like, instantly, it's like something's up. So could have been that. Could have been that, or could have been that there was some mental health stuff going on. Well, what's your theory, Emmy?
I think Ghislaine murdered him. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh wait, hold on. She somehow heard that.
I will say, how dare you?
Oh, she's going into like British. She's going into British royalty mode.
How dare you?
How dare you? I would like to excuse me.
Bitch, your name is Ghislaine.
How dare you?
Ghislaine.
She's getting she fainted. Oh, she fainted now.
How dare you?
Oh man, she's really upset.
No, that's not really my theory though. My theory is that, well, see, that's the thing. I was like, it could have been something like, it's either gonna be like what's his name? The comedian who hung himself.
C.K. Louis.
C.K. Louis, the comedian.
Yeah, C.K. Louis, the comedian. No, why can I not think of his name? Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, Robin Williams. Robin Williams.
I was the word Robert. The name Robert was in my head. No, it's either going to turn out to be like a Robin Williams situation, which I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if they like knew right away it was a suicide. So it's either going to be that, or I think it's going to end up being like a Michael Brooks situation. Like he just had some crazy like. I honestly think that's what it probably, because if they're saying no foul play and nothing was it's either going to be a medication overdose, or I think he went out Michael Brooks style. But either way, it's super sad.
Super sad.
I came to report on some more deaths.
Oh my god. Today, this is a morbid episode. Okay, well, what is it?
It really is, and I'm the Grim Reaper. Okay, so Top Dog, we lost Top Dog. That's Tom Segura's dad.
Tom Segura's dad died?
Yeah, he died. He died over the holidays. Apparently, he had cancer.
Wait, let me get. I need to straighten something out first. Are we talking MAGA Tom Segura, aka Tim Pool's friend?
Not cuckold Tom Segura. The real Tom Segura.
The real Tom Segura
Jr.
Okay. So anybody who doesn't know, there's this guy Tom Segura. He's a comedian. He's got what would we call him? Like a bear. He's got a bear vibe to him, and he has a sort of bizarro, dark lodge version of himself called MAGA Tom Segura, they
were talking about him in the chat.
Yeah. And that guy is some weird. That guy's some weird pickup artist pervert who goes on Tim Pool's show all the time. And yeah, they were. I guess the right wingers were shaming him because he's got kind of like a cuck fetish thing that he likes, or that he used to like.
Well, he should have known better than to fucking blast it to that audience. Know your audience, dude.
Look, much like what Chippy has said about the male foot fetish, I say embrace your whatever pervert crap you're into.
What a pervert!
Embrace it. It's fine, But this guy, of course, because it's all Tim Pool fans, they're like all.
That's what I'm saying. No shame, no kink shaming here, but know your audience, dude.
Know your audience.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Real quick though, before you let me go.
Wow.
So Tom Segura and I have something in common. I also lost my dad over the holidays.
Did you really?
Yeah, my dad. I did.
Oh
My dad passed away.
Oh, Emmy, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
What happened?
I
What
think
happened? Was it just like
kidney failure. He had
Oh.
chronic kidney disease and diabetes, and
Oh.
yeah, and he was an alcoholic, so
Oh,
so
poor.
that kind of did him in. But I think the real tragedy in all of this is
Mhm.
that he and his estranged son Ted Cruz are never gonna get to. They're never gonna get to meet each other, and Ted Cruz lost his real dad.
Oh, poor Ted.
That's the real tragedy in all this. They'll never get to know each other.
Will anything ever go right for poor old Ted Cruz, the guy who's in charge of the place that I live? That piece of crap.
Yes.
That piece of crap, Ted Cruz. Unbelievable. Well, Emmy,
yeah,
I'm so sorry to hear about your dad. Please keep us updated. We love you. I love you as a guest, and everybody loves you here in this Discord community. So please,
of course,
keep in touch. Let us know what's up. Okay.
I'll reach out. Yeah. Thank you so much. Happy New Year's, guys.
Bye, Em.
Bye-bye.
Love ya. Bye. Oh man, poor Em. Poor Em. Sounds like she's doing fine though. Sounds like she sort of expected it. Like her dad was. Sounds like pretty not doing great. She was kind of mentally prepared. Sounds like. Well, guys. Oh, yeah, sort of weird. Bob Saget dying, because I didn't realize how much of a part of part of my life Bob Saget has been. America's Funniest Home Videos. He would do the voices. If there might be some, younger Zoomers in the chat, Bob Saget did this show called America's Funniest Home Videos, where like these absolute
perverts
from around America would send in these moronic videos of, man, I actually just remember this. Something sparked in my brain. I was trying to remember bits from, I saw him live. Actually, this, me and a friend of mine went to, he did a live comedy set when I lived in Miami, and we did not know the gimmick of Bob Saget, which is that he's one of these.
What a pervert.
In his own private life, away from Full House and away from America's foam videos, America's Funniest Foamed Videos, he was...
What a pervert.
His thing was that he was a pervert, and he was really into sort of disgusting, very, very funny, kind of blue pervert humor. So we were like, me and my friend were like, oh, we should go as a goof, go see Bob Saget. He'll do this like clean, very clean family humor. And he was like talking about saying pervert stuff about the Olsen twins. And he told this one story about working at America's Funniest Home Videos, that people would send really terrifying videos in. And there was a guy who like, I can't remember the exact story, but he was wearing like a wetsuit or something, and he climbed up this tree, like really tall tree, to try to jump in a pool, and he slipped or something, and he fell and was like knocked out. And the video just kept going and going and going, and Bob Saget was like, oh my God, we just watched a guy die. Like, they sent in this video of a guy dying on camera because like he's not responsive, like the drop was just too high for him to be like okay, but then he did get up. But there were videos that like he said that he like couldn't talk about, that were too bad, that people would send in to this family show. And yes, the Aristocrats, actually, he's not the funniest in the Aristocrats. The funniest guy from the Aristocrats, and probably most of that movie doesn't hold up, but Taylor Negron's part, that guy, man, that guy was funny. Holy moly, that guy was funny. Just the way he keeps looking at the camera. I mean, I would say probably like 90% of that movie doesn't hold up anymore, but Taylor Negron's little bit in the Aristocrats, oh my God, that guy, unparalleled genius. And that guy was like a walk-on cameo actor in like every movie. He was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He was in Biodome. He was like in all these weird movies. Okay, rapid fire. Pian, are you there?
Hello.
P alert! P alert! P alert! P alert!
Yes, I'm peeing and I'm peeing and I'm farting.
P, guess who it is?
P, someone wants to talk to you.
P, hello, it's me.
God, is that Ghislaine or Grimes?
P, oh, how dare you!
She's mad about being called Grimes. Oh, she fainted. She fainted again. I'm sorry. She has. You know what's weird? She has one of those like Victorian fainting couches in her jail suite. Very weird. Anyway, Pian, sorry for that. Let me say it correctly. Ghislaine interruption. What up, P?
What up?
We got P.
How you been?
Let's do a rapid fire because all these people want. Well, yeah, take your time. P for you. Take your time. What up?
Yeah, sorry for catching you. Usually I catch you right at the start, but
you piece of shit, you P. You let everyone down this time. That's for sure.
But yeah, I haven't been up to much lately. I've kind of.
I was going to say, did you hear the Chipston report? What do you think of that? A lot of people in the chat are saying, we hate it. Don't do it again. It sucks. You know, but I disagree with that.
Is Chippy doing a John Oliver style reporting?
She's doing her a little bit of her John Oliver routines there. But I think it was good. I think it went well. But sorry, Chip, Sorry, P, to interrupt. I know you have something important to say, so sorry.
No, you're good. It's not very important, really.
I disagree.
I've been kind of messing around with NFT stuff, and I totally went away from that because just kind of reading more about it and how much people are getting scammed. I want to know your opinion on it. I do like that a lot of artists are able to make a living now, and that's true for a lot, or for, well, yeah, I wouldn't say most of them, but I say a lot of them. But there's lots of like thievery, and like, because you're just buying a URL, technically not necessarily the image, you can change what the image is as soon like to whatever, like, and people are literally just like changing it to rug, like a picture of a rug for rug pulling or whatever, like.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it depends, okay, so there's like one of the worst examples is like the apes. Like the ape, I mean, to me, it's just like, it's just bad art. Like, it's not interesting to look at. It's sort of cheesy. Like there's that. But I listened to this podcast by this lady. Her name's Holly Herndon, Herdon. She's like an experimental musician. And she's really into NFTs. And I think she makes a good case for that. There's like possibilities with that for artists. But she makes the point that, like, look, there's a lot of scamminess, of course, but that doesn't mean that the whole thing is bad. And I think that's totally true. There's definitely like good artists and smart people and people whose hearts are pure are going to use it in some interesting way, and just the majority, the mass of people are going to use it to try to scam and make money, I guess. But that doesn't mean that there's no good possibilities in it. And I would say, yeah, her podcast, by the way, is called Interdependent, and I think she's one of the few people who like makes a good case for it. But that's my take. Sorry, P. Why? What? You're on the fence about all this crap.
Yeah, I've been back and forth because I've been making them, and I still haven't gotten any bids on any of them, which is fine. And I don't have the money just to straight up list them right now.
Right.
But I can mint them for free. But it's really hard to just promote yourself constantly. Like, I totally ruined my Twitter feed with like people promoting themselves just all day, you know.
Well, that's another problem about the NFT. Like, I did a video a while back about crypto, and just the term cryptocurrency, the bots come out, the bots swarm for the very term to like promote whatever weird scam they're doing, so it's sort of a problem of this, just like this scammy version of the economy that we have, that like NFTs of course are gonna, and all of this stuff is gonna like be influenced by, very Hegelian, very Hegelian. Hold on.
Yes, it's true, because it's the environment influencing the crap or whatever. I don't know. Actually, what's crazy? I never read any of that Hegel crap.
Oh my God. Slavoy, that's horrible. Slavoy actually has never read any Hegel stuff. But let me ask you this, P. You know that girl who used to put her, what did she do, like pee in jars or whatever? That gamer girl? Is that an NFT?
Are you talking about the bath water?
Yeah. That's an NFT.
Okay.
No,
I guess we don't know if she peed in the tub and pee got in there.
I think she did.
But
frankly, I think she did.
And because she was sitting there, there's probably some flakes of dookie.
Ew! Peeing, you have... Hold on.
I'm just being real.
Hold on. Somebody has something to say.
How dare you!
Okay, that's enough. It's enough with the... It's enough with that stuff. Well, P, all right, I'll look into it. Please send me some information on these NFTs, and I'm happy to join your cult and your scam, okay?
My Edna and Eddie ass schemes.
All right, P, and I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, man, guys, we're running a little bit late here. We're running a little bit late. I'm so sorry to everybody who will do super rapid fire. Cassandra, we're doing super rapid fire. What up with you, Cassie?
Hey, let me mute the stream real quick. Okay, got it. Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Do you want me to do rapid fire?
Rapid fire, let's go.
Oh, it's Grimes.
Okay, cool. All right,
Rapid
so
fire.
Speaking of... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
Okay. Speaking of NFTs, here's the worst headline that has ever been generated in all of human history.
Let's hear it.
McDonald's McRib NFT project links to racial slur recorded on blockchain. And just the number of things that have to go wrong as a society to allow. And I saw that on Twitter, and I snipped it and like put commentary on Facebook and said, I get the sense increasingly that since 2015 or thereabouts, a group of like Nicklandian accelerationists have somehow assumed the mechanisms of power to just create the stupidest outcomes humanly imaginable.
I agree. I think you're right. But you know what's really saddest about that is when you mention the McRib. Now I kind of want to eat one. So
yeah,
I'm no exception to this decline of our country. So Cassie, I love you. I'll get you in for more time next time. Bye bye.
Oh, hello.
Rick Nixon. Let's talk to him. Hey.
Rick, what up?
Ghislaine. Get my enemy out of here. Put her back behind bars.
Back to jail. Back to jail for me. Bye-bye.
Oh,
bye-bye.
She actually has one of those cells. She has one of those jail situations where she can just leave and come and go as she pleases. Sort of interesting.
Oh, and the cell probably looks like Al Capone's too, where it's got like a couch and shit.
It's weird. She actually put a picture of it in the Discord. It looks like sort of the Bellagio, like one of the bigger sort of suites at the Bellagio hotel. Like it's got the kind of like
just Caesar's Palace.
Caesar's Palace. It's got like columns and
they're
all that.
Closing it down, but they're turning it into her prison cell. She's down in the basement, like Magneto or something.
Exactly. Well, I think she'll be fine. But Rick Nixon, what up?
Howdy, bud.
What do you got for us tonight?
I got some movie talk for you.
Okay, dude, go quick, rapid fire. Sorry.
Okay. I'll save my recommendation for next week, but I got this fun idea just to spitball.
Okay.
So we got Oh shit! Who was the '80s Dune? Who was that director?
Bob Saget.
Nah, definitely not Bob Saget.
80s director. 80s director. Michael Mann.
Dune.
Of Dune?
No,
David
yeah.
Lynch. David Lynch.
Yeah, David Lynch. And
Okay.
we got Villeneuve now.
Okay.
But I want to see the concept of just what are different versions of Dune? Like hand it around to different directors. Let's just get not in a like Lion King live action kind of way of just constant reboot, but I just want to see like what different interpretations are. Like fuck it, bring Jodorowsky out of the retirement home, let him have his little fun time. But I want to see Paul Verhoeven Dune.
Paul Verhoeven Dune would be interesting. Yeah. Like a hyper violent Dune would be really cool. Like just people getting their like
Dune where it's just like it's like Game of Thrones to the max, but it's tasteful.
Yes, but I think Paul Verhoeven would show like like the worm would be like really cheesy, and he would show like people getting their legs like chewed off by the worm, and then the like blood would spray everywhere and stuff. But it would be some like it would be some like
each movie a new director.
Yes.
So it's like an anthology of like, the movies. It's all sort of the same adaptation stream, same writers, but like visual interpretation.
Well,
this is give it to a new director.
I think you're really.
And it doesn't end up like Star Wars sequel shit. Like no, it's actually sound.
He's been. Thomas points out in the chat. Paul. Yeah, Verhoeven's been out of the game a little while. Somebody says Wes Anderson Dune, but this is my thing with the with the Marvel
Dune.
With the Marvel and the DC movies, like give them to some weird directors, give Herzog one, give Lynch one. Who's
that was my next guy too. Herzog, God Emperor.
Yeah, or Corinne. Give Corinne one of them. All right, Dick Nixon. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to flush you. I think he's bringing up some good points. Nitro, what up?
Hey, how are you doing?
Nick Nitro, what up?
I'm doing good. How are you, RM?
What's happening? What do you got for us in the rapid fire segment?
Rapid fire segment. Okay. Oh, shoot. RM. What is your go-to, donut or bagel?
Go-to don't like one of each, or am I choosing between
either or, and then you can tell me your favorite of each.
Somebody says Vincent Gallo Dune. Vincent Gallo would be good for like for one of the Marvel movies. Just let Vincent Gallo give him cameras and let him do Gallo's Fantastic Four. Yeah, what was it? Oh yeah, okay. I showed a clip from Slavoj Žižek made a cameo in a movie. He was in a he was in a Luke Wilson. Owen Wilson.
Wilson and Selma Hayek.
Selma Hayek, one of these cheesy movies that like nobody watches, and he plays like a hologram or something. And my idea is like if you make a movie over a certain budget, like if it's over 10 million or 30 million or whatever, you have to put Slavoj in somewhere. Like it's like it's a legal thing. So he would be like, he would be like a Papa John's delivery guy. He would be like, here's your crepe. And then that would be it, and it would be like, and then we would have this fun thing. I would go to watch these movies, these like Marvel movies, just to see like how they're going to work Slavoj into this thing,
Yeah. No, I would love to see him in Infinity Wars.
Tony Stark, here is your package. I have to go now, please. And then he wanders. And then he just kind of wanders, and he looks directly into the camera and stuff. Well,
just breaking fourth wall the whole time.
Exactly. Go-to bagel is I like the poppy seed bagels, but I like the garlic bagels too. I mean, all bagel. It's more dependent on like who's making these things, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
What's your best bagel?
Well, I mean, if you already threw in a couple of them, why not just go with the everything bagel?
Everything. There you go. I think
switched to the everything bagel, and I feel more like an adult every time I order it. I'm like, that's what an adult orders.
What are you putting on there? Do you just going cream cheese? Or are you doing this weird thing where you put like salmon and capers and all this stuff?
Yeah. I believe it's called lox and bagels. I was a lox and bagels guy for a while. Don't get me wrong, but then I switched over to the scram bagel. We call it the scram bagel out here, and that's just your basic, breakfast sandwich.
Okay.
Egg, cheese, everything bagel.
I thought it was gonna be one of those weird things where it's like, yeah, give me the scram bagel, and it's like they just push everything that's on the like cutting board onto the bagel, like it's got like French fries and like potato chips and stuff.
Right.
But it sounds good though.
Like
yeah.
Wendy's chili. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So how often are you eating these things? Is this like a morning thing where you're like, I gotta get my scram, or is this like a treat? Is this a treat?
It's kind of a treat. So I'm a community organizer.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Me and Obama, very Obama-esque is what people tell me. So when I go and I take people to breakfast a lot, so every once in a while, it's kind of a treat. I'll be like, hey, let's go to Main Street Bagel. Oh yeah, I haven't been there in a while. Then I get my nice scram bagel, get a cup of coffee, a cup of Joe, and just take my sweet time. Take my sweet time.
That's sounding really good. All right, Nitro. You win. I'm gonna get some of these bagels.
There you go.
Come back next week. Keep us updated on what you're doing out there in the community organizing world, okay?
Of course, we'll do. Yeah. Left is best, RM. I'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye. Love you. Good guy. Final call of the night. Take a couple of IMs. This is Sam Cedar. Take a couple of IMs. Shenanigans. Have not heard from you in a while. What the hell is up?
A lot of things. Including like, yes. Including I visited the nice server lady again, but in person. But now she's also a person to me because I know things about her. She's a DJ and she makes cool techno music.
I think I remember this. You have some kind of can we call this a crush? You have some kind of is it a platonic crush?
The crush is mutual.
The crush
is mutual.
So that means it's no longer a
She
crush.
gave me her number.
Ooh.
And then like a considerable amount of time passed, and I was like, oh no, it's gonna be too awkward, no chance. I can't talk to her now, But I went back to that same restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And guess who happened to be working?
Oh, very nice. Did you go there? Did you go there with like the intention of like running into her, or was this a sort of a coincidence?
Sort of a coincidence, but I was very happy about it. And yeah.
Is this like a chain? If this is not a chain,
it's a local place.
It's a local place. Okay, then don't tell us. Yeah. Don't tell us the name of it. All right. Well, very good. So this might be some kind of a romantic thing. There's a romantic potential here.
Yet to be seen. I am literally terrified.
Will you get her on the show at some point if this works out?
Oh my God. If she comes over, if we do some date night stuff or whatever, absolutely. Abso-heckin-lutely.
Be like, but you know what's going to happen if you do that? It will immediately scare her away. You'll never hear from her again. She's like, who are these perverts you hang out with on the internet?
See, intellectually, I know you're joking, but my chest just did. So
it'll be fine. It'll be a test. You can be like, how cool is she truly? If she gets it, then she's good. If not, then you kick her to the curb. You know what I mean?
True. If you can't be silly, frankly, you probably can't stand me in the first place.
All right.
I did want to mention something to you real fast. I know we're rapid fire here and you're over time.
Fire away.
But
quick fire.
Thank you. So I've noticed with my colleagues in my area who have the degree that I have, the whatever that I have and whatnot, people are sort of struggling,
Yeah.
It's hard to have an art degree in the Midwest.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, we can wallow separately, or maybe together we can do something. So I put together like a sheet that I'm passing around. And, I don't know if maybe further organization could come of it, I could do some organizing here.
Yeah, totally. This sounds like a good. You're off to a good start here.
Some toilet club stuff. I don't know, but because before the pandemic hit, I don't know. Anyways, I had a lot of ideas.
All right.
But I was just going to mention this to you that, you know, I've gathered the exhibition information and like how to apply for things into a central location and shared it with people who might need those resources but have the same, you know, anxiety, depression, whatnot that I have, that they can't go out and do that, you know?
Oh, yes, I see. So people who maybe want to like start off slow, like dip their toe in, like, hey, I want to be part of an art show, but I'm kind of nervous about just like wandering up and being like, hey, like put my stuff up, right?
Yeah, a little bit like that. A little bit like if you're trying to do entry level in any field, it's going to be particularly hard, but something artistic, particularly something without a lot of infrastructure on the ground in the Midwest, you know? Like there are shows, you can get booths and whatnot, but it's nice to have that.
Oh, did you just drop out, Shenanigan? Well, Shenanigan, send me the details and we'll see if we could blast. We'll see if we could blast it. We could blast it some air. Ladies and gentlemen, Shenanigans. We had a lot of fun today.
I had a great time. Thank you for having me on the program.
Okay. What is wrong with your accent?
It's not great. It's not great. I will say that. It's not great.
Okay. Well, guys. Wow, what a beat. Wow, oh my God. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll take a few comments and then we will go. Studio Ghibli Dune, yes. Is Toilet Club like the Dollar Shave Club? Yes. Alejandra, the first rule of Toilet Club. Toilet Club is a rave. Yes, it is. What happened to... Are raves still going on? Anti-gravity toilets. All right, guys. CK Louie.
CK Louie. CK Louie. You're a moron. You're a moron.
This is a message to CK Louie.
You're a moron.
A message from Shenanigans. Looks like her connection dropped out. I was just gonna say, do the same with your colleagues. Look up a guy called Willie Muse. Willie Muse. Cool name, I will say that. Okay, I'll look it up. Well, guys, bye-bye. Somebody says Fenny Bapahino. And somebody's asking for a book recommendation. A book recommendation? I'm reading a book called The Age of Anger. That's pretty interesting. Little dark book. What's a good book recommendation? What's a good book recommendation? Well, actually, you're gonna have to join the Patreon for as little as 2 bones to get the Book of Belega for the other recommendations. Well, guys, thank you so much, and bye. Society of the Spectacle. Yes. And bye. 25th Hour. Yes, very good book. All right, guys.